They talk what the babes be talk. Hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby.
Go on.
Happy Friday, babes. Wake up to another episode of BAE Talk, episode 13. Come on in and come talk to BAE, y'all. Come sit with me and chill. So we are back after that horrible snowstorm, and we are back vibing. My birthday was Wednesday the 17th during that snowstorm, and it was terrible to have to deal with that snow, but I enjoyed spending it with my mom, my daughter, and my girl Sam. Thanks, girl, for letting us stay with you. Still sending prayers for those who are without clean water, and if anyone is still out there without power, praying for y'all too. Being without power and it being like 0 degrees and -2 degrees was terrible. I hate being cold. I hate snow. So it was not a good time, but I did go turn up on the weekend when it warmed up. Still gonna celebrate and turn up now. Now we're just getting slapped in the face with rain and thunderstorms. But I can deal with that a lot better than I can deal with snow, because at least the roads are not like icy and cars ain't slipping and sliding everywhere. So, oh, and your girl got tatted up for her birthday. For my father, who was in active military, a Marine. So I got some little dog tags. And then I got me a little J with a queen. I love my tattoos, y'all. I'm not done getting tatted. I want more, but it motherfucking hurt. Anyway, so my 2 cents. So my 2 cents on Judas and the Black Messiah. I got a chance to watch that when it first came out. It was a great watch. I got to learn about Fred Hampton, who was played by Daniel Kaluuya, and I never heard of him before watching that movie. Texas needs to do a better job at educating people on Black history, Black inventors, activists, and things that Black people have gone through. They need to do better at telling us about our lives and our people. But that's not what this is about. It was my first time learning about him, so it was done great. Daniel Kaluuya is just a great actor. He really digs into his characters, and I love it. He just plays nothing but great, strong characters in most, like, all his movies. And Lakeith Stanfield, he's also an amazing actor. So I love the movie as a whole. But word on the street, Lakeith had to go to therapy for panic attacks after portraying and playing William O'Neill. He said that poison scene at the end, sorry if this is a spoiler to anybody who ain't watch it, go watch it. But he had to poison Daniel's character in the movie, and he said that took a toll on him because he liked him a lot, and he ended up getting emotional attachment to the characters. So he did have to go to therapy to get his mind right off of having to poison someone that he really liked. So I am sending nothing but prayers and peace of mind to Lakeith Stanfield, because that's rough. And I always wondered if actors ever have issues or difficulties playing certain characters and having to go through that. I know he's not the first one that has, but it's good to know that he's seeking help for the issues that he's having now after playing that character. So praise to you, sir. Another thing I like to talk about, Up by Cardi B. I didn't get a chance to talk about this. It's not as new now, but I didn't get to put my 2 cents on it. Up by Cardi B, banger. I love it. I listen to it like almost every day, you know? It's a great song. It gets me lit, gets me hype. But word on the street, she had to defend her song and defend herself because there are 2 New Jersey artists who claim that she stole their verse from their song called Stuck. Let's see. So, I mean, you can't really, it's a saying. It's not like they coined the phrase and have ownership over the phrase and the word. Like, it sounds similar. I mean, that's life. I don't think she should. I mean, she did a song with it, and it turned out to be a banger. Should have done better? I don't know. That's just me. Tell me what you think. So, my 2 cents on this love triangle. So, y'all, between Dababy, Dani Leigh, and Mimi, I know y'all seen it all over social media, and I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in it because here's my thing. Personally, I have a hard time liking Dani Leigh, and I'll explain why. I will get to why, and I'm not a woman hater, none of that stuff. I never turn down my women. Ladies, love y'all. Sisterhood, you know, sis. But here's the thing. So, of course, Mimi and Dababy, they were together. He has Mimi in a ton of songs. They have kids together. I believe they're high school sweethearts, from what I gather. And the fact that, sorry, I'm a little notes. Dani Leigh knew, I feel like low-key she knew that they were together. She claims that she heard he was single. The reason why they were able to, that they even became in cahoots with one another is because they did a song together called Levy High. Personally, I never heard the song, so I had to look it up and hear it. It's a nice little song, nice little groove. And you could tell, you know, they had a little chemistry or whatever during the little music video. It's whatever. But what I didn't like what Dani Leigh did is when she got Dababy. So let's say, so they started dating, they confirmed that they were seeing each other, whatever, that's cool, that's fine. Y'all are dating. What I did not like is the fact that she was felt like she was like rubbing it in Mimi's face. Like, ooh, I got your man. Ooh, you know, he's mine. Dababy's mine. Like all that bragging and like trying to show that you got a trophy and you won. And sometimes I don't like that. I don't like that. It was uncalled for. That was petty to me. Like, okay, y'all are dating, do your thing. Like, but you don't have to rub it in her face. Like you that's uncalled for. You don't have to. So I did not like that. That's what made me kind of rub me the wrong way with Dani Leigh. And then when she made the song a light skin is what he want, whatever that song is called, I listened to like 3 minutes of it. I don't like the song. And the reason I don't really care for the song is basically colorism. A light skin's what he wants. She tries to say that that's not the reason behind the song, and we shouldn't dig too deep into her song, blah, blah, blah. But yes, and it just happens that Mimi is a dark-skinned female, and you are a light-skinned, and now you're saying that a light skin is just what he wants. I don't like that, especially with me being a dark-skinned girl and growing up being criticized over my complexion of my skin. I did not like it. I didn't like the fact that it felt like she was tearing down another female over a man. That's what I don't understand with the females, is why we will attack and tear each other down over a guy who either doesn't want neither one of us, or pretty much that, neither one of us. He's gonna end up dumping someone. Like, it's just gonna happen. Women shouldn't tear each other down behind no dude, no knucklehead, but y'all are fighting over a man. Like, and I don't understand that. I never understood why women fight over men. Don't get it. Like, if he can take you from me, he was never mine. You can have him. That's all it is, period. Why I gotta beef with you about that? Now, I do only understand slight beef if it's like your best friend taking your man or something like that. I get that. Some random, he was never yours if he was that easy to be quick to leave. So that's on that. But so that's what I don't like about Dani Leigh, is the fact that she tried to act like she won. But now, y'all are over. Now it's over and y'all are done. It lasted all of, I don't even want to say 6 months. From what we know, it's been about 6 months that y'all been together. So now you did all that for what? For what? So now you're over here making posts talk about you're sad and you want to be done with that situation, and you live and you learn, heart's broken, blah, blah, blah. Calling Mimi sad because she's like, you know, she don't feel intimidated by no female that comes in. That just tells you that she's been in his life long enough to know that women come and go. Whether or not she chooses to stay, that's her business. If she wants to keep taking her baby daddy back, that's her business. No judgment, because that's not my life and those are not my problems. That's her life. So if she wants to keep taking them back, that's her life. For you to comment and say that, wow, that's sad. No, what's sad is that you thought that you won. That's what's sad. But whatever. That's your life, your problems. I'm just saying, don't go and attack and tear down another female over somebody that was just using you. You were temporary. You were just a place filler until he had his fun with you like a brand new toy. They play with you and then they discard. I mean, that's just what happens. And for you to go and brag and put it in everybody's faces that you won this man, you could tell, you know, I love Dababy. Let me just say that. I love Dababy. But you could just tell in his songs alone, he don't give a fuck. He a dog. He a dog. Roof, he's a dog. But I love his music. So I don't know what that says about me. And I know other people love his music. So it's not just me. So yeah, Dani, girl, lick your wounds and do you. But please stop tearing down Mimi. I know y'all had y'all little Twitter beef over Dababy, but let it go. There's so much more out here in life to worry about and be upset about and to stress about and to have beef. Dababy ain't one to be beefing and having all these sad feelings about. So that's just me. My 2 cents. Love it or hate it. It's whatever. So my next thing I like to go into is word on the street. So word on the street is Ne-Yo is expecting his 5th child with his wife. What was her name? I already forgot her name. Was it Courtney? You know, whatever her name is. I'm sorry. I don't really know her name. Because as far as I knew during COVID and the pandemic and all, is that they were working on getting divorced. But then, you know, I guess they got pandemic, so they got to spend time together, rekindled some flames, and now everything's been great and perfect and mushy. To the point where now they have their 5th baby. But word on the street is that his ex-wife had to tie her tubes. I got her tubes tied when they were together because he claimed he didn't want no more kids because they got about 2 kids. And then he told her to go ahead and there was a commitment they made to go ahead and burn tied tubes and he would get a vasectomy. She thought he did his part and he did not. Come to find out, he's expecting baby number 5. So, low-key, that makes him a little trash. You know, little trash. He's never really, I never really liked Ne-Yo, but that's just me personally. He has some good songs. I always thought his head was shaped funny, which is why he always wears a hat. But that's just me. You know, don't listen to me. Who am I? But yeah, if that's the truth, a little trash for that. But that's just my opinion. Word on the street, Tiger Woods got into a single car accident and had to undergo surgery. Prayers to Tiger Woods. I always pray for a speedy recovery. I hope he's able to heal quickly and get back on, you know, if he's still playing golf. Don't ask me. I don't keep up with those things. But I do pray that he does heal quickly and can get back to normal life and regular life. So prayers to Tiger Woods. Bobby Shmurda is out after serving 6 years. So welcome home, Bobby. I don't have any like comment as to what he did because they did say that the things that he was in prison for was like assault, drugs, murder, supposedly, allegedly. We weren't there. We don't know the truth. I wasn't there. I don't know the truth. So I'm just gonna say welcome home. And he did his first day out just great. So hopefully he does a quick little album or lets us know how his first day out went because it looked lit. He celebrated the right way. That's just me. Anywho, so now we're gonna dive real quick into this BAE talk because I don't want to waste too much time. So BAE talk. So I don't know if y'all watched Married at First Sight. There's a couple called named Chris and Paige. 2 beautiful Black people. Chris, he's no longer good looking because of his attitude, but we're gonna get to that. And if you've been watching, you know what I mean. So they Married at First Sight, in case anyone hasn't watched it, is the title's pretty self-explanatory. You marry a stranger, y'all try to get along and see if your relationship will work. They have like 3 experts who put you together based off of your likes and your personality and your way of life, all these things that they make you take a little quiz on, and they pair you up with someone who should be beneficial to you in your life and you should make a good companion with. Well, Chris, when you first watch the first episode, you think, oh, he's a good guy. Like, there's not much wrong with him. He seems cool. And then they dive into their marriage. So they already started having issues pretty early on in their marriage. Like, within days of being married, they already have huge issues. And just within a span of 8 days, this is what happens here. What he likes to do is he builds her up, makes her feel good about herself and him and their relationship's going good. He builds her up like this, and then he like does this, and he degrades her, tears her down, basically belittles her, tells her like that the relationship is nothing. He minimizes everything about her and their relationship. Okay. Then he goes to say, oh, my ex-fiance who I was with 3 months ago, before I got on the show to marry you, 3 months ago, I broke up with my ex-fiance and now she's 6 weeks pregnant with my baby. Okay, so she chose to deal with that. She's like, okay, we gonna figure it out, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Even before that, so let's backtrack. I'm sorry, because I missed something. On their first night, the honeymoon night, he claims that he wasn't attracted to her. So then they have sex honeymoon night and the next morning, and he leaves for hours after saying he was just gonna go get breakfast. He leaves for hours, comes back and says that he's having a panic attack because he actually isn't attracted to her any type of way. He's just not physically attracted to her at all. Okay. So now let's say then the whole pregnant fiance thing happens. Then come to find out that they've been having sex. Chris and Paige, his wife, have been having unprotected sex through when he wasn't attracted to her up until now. So it's like been 8 days and they're just been knocking boots, even though he's not sexually attracted to her. And then also come to find out he's also been sleeping with his ex-fiance who's pregnant with a 6-week-old baby. So he's just all over the place. Okay, with his little dang-a-lang, having unprotected sex with everybody. Nasty. And she still wants to make it work. The wife. And then also after he says, I'm still in love with my ex-fiance who's carrying now my unborn child. She still wants to make it work. So my question is, and what I wanted with Paige, I don't want to judge her or tear her down. I don't want to call her stupid. I don't want to say any of those things about Paige. Because for all we know, to her, this could be the norm. I don't know her past. I don't know her relationship with her mom, her relationship with her dad, none of that. I just want to know, I wonder if it has anything to do with maybe it's something that she's seen her mom go through. She believes that that's what marriage and relationships look like. I wonder if it's just she wants love so much and so bad and wants to be married so bad that she's willing to put up with just about anything. And ladies, we gotta stop doing that. We don't have to put up with their bullshit. You don't have to. And even though, yes, it gets lonely, sure, but there are still guys hiding under some rocks that will treat you a lot better than dudes like that. No, you couldn't come to me and tell me, one, that you're sexually unattracted to me, and then continue to have sex with me, and then tell me that you're expecting a baby with your ex-fiance, and that you still are in love with her, and now you want to divorce me and go back to her, and then I'm still going to sit there and let you whisper in my ear, oh, but I'm scared of falling in love with you, and then I'm going to smile and be happy about it. No, that's not me. Paige, I pray that you go to therapy for this, and that you really dig deep into the reason why you're accepting not even the bare minimum of what he's giving you. You're accepting the scraps, the nuggets and the crumbs that are being left on the floor that he's throwing at you, and you believe it, and you get happy, and you shine so bright, and you get excited when he tells you these little things. And I just want to understand why. I really want to know why is it that the little that he gives you is enough, and it shouldn't be. He does not give you good enough. And for someone to tear you down that way, as fast as they build you up, they continuously tear you down. That's not healthy. That's not real love. That's not a relationship. That's nothing. So I hope she gets the help that she needs. I hope she doesn't go back to him. I hope that just leave him alone. Let him go with his ex-fiance and that baby. Be blessed, boo. Be blessed. Okay? That's all. So to close out BAE Talk, I want to just shout out my homeboy, my mentor. Y'all, I love me some Gary. You know, I say this all the time. But he is starting his own line. Pretty dope. Pretty dope for the ladies. Cough collection. Pretty dope for the ladies, and be dope for men. And whatever it is that you do, just be dope at it. Just go at it 100% and be dope when you do it, no matter what it is. So I love the tee, and it's soft and it's comfortable. And I love it. So y'all, put in your orders. Gary, keep doing the damn thing, because that's all that you do. This man has a brilliant mind, y'all. A money-making mind. Gary'sTheBomb.com. And that is my boy for life, okay? So Gary, shout out for you doing your thing. If y'all would like to order any pretty dope shirts or be dope shirts. Please shout out to Gary Grant on Facebook, or at Gmo the Great on IG, and yeah, check it out, y'all. He has some really great things. And he's also a photographer. I'm telling y'all, Gary can do it all. He also cut my hair one time. He a barber, he a photographer, he has merch and apparel. Gary does it all. He does all of it. So just hit him up if you need anything, y'all. Well, thank y'all for rocking with me on my first I would say my first single BAE Talk back in a while, because I've been doing interviews. I've been doing my panel, so I haven't got a one-on-one with y'all in a while. So I enjoyed recording this with y'all, and hopefully I'll see y'all next week for another episode of BAE Talk.